Great milestone she's reached here today. About 13 years ago, Paula talked Nanna, she called her, into writing a few things down on paper. I'll just read you one page here. She's got here, recollections over my long life. I invite you to accompany me along memory lane. It has been a long journey spanning 87 years. I hope to captivate your interest as my story unfolds. Then in the beginning she's got here, I was born on the 15th of July 1910 at home in 25 Scotland Street, Wallaroo. The first child of Henry Ernest and Elizabeth Ann Simmons. My mother was of Welsh descent and my father of Irish. The midwife who officiated at the birth was my mother's mother, Nanna Bates, renowned for her capabilities. I was to be given a Welsh name, which somehow lost flavour. Instead, I was named Daphne. The Daphne bush originated in the hills of China. Maybe I was named after the flower. On the other hand, I may have been named after a trading ketch, the Daphne, which carried the first cargo of copper from Wallaroo. Then she's got here, I was never impressed by my name, but I guess it's better than being referred to as AU. She's got there. And she's got a thing in here about here further. There's a story about looking in a mirror. Oh God, it wasn't there. What do I do with that? In a lighter vein, when a teenager, I should often be seen looking with a mirror, very satisfied with the image it reflected. But now it is completely different. I believe God has compensated me by dimming my eyes, or maybe the mirrors are not as good as they used to be. And Mum went to school in Wallaroo from 1916 to 1923, and she commenced at Kadina High. She started teaching school in 1930 on the west coast at a place called Carrawa. She travelled there by train from Port Lincoln to Nungi and then by car to Carrawa. In 1931 she transferred to Carraby. That's a school near Corny Point, and until that closed, then she taught at Corny Point, and she used to go up and down weekly by the mail bus from Pasqueville to Corny Point to get there. Then she taught at Copper Hill, and in the war years she taught at Willamolka, Sandalwood, which is in the Murray Mallee, Hackland's Corner, which is up near Spalding. In 1949 she started to teach at Wallaroo until 1961. And after that she did quite a bit of relieving work at Kadina. That's when she taught for approximately 30 years. In 1940 Mum and Dad were married and they moved to Port Augusta. When she came back here, that's when she started to teach at Wallaroo in 1949. She loved to entertain the grandchildren. Lots of stories she told them. After Dad passed away, Mum joined the National Trust, and thanks to Graham and Heather, she really enjoyed that. She lived home on her own till 2008. At the age of 98 and a half, she moved to the Star of the Sea, which she loves it here, and these people here are quite good to her. And we thank them very much for what they've done here today, and thank you all for coming.